this road trip deal here. It's a long trip here. Is this the longest road trip you've ever been on? But I guess from Washington, maybe that's the longest road trip.
Yeah, 30 hours is probably a little bit longer than this one, but this was pretty long.
When you go back home to Buckley, Washington, do you drive, fly? What do you do?
I've flown a couple times. At the end of the year last year, I drove back with my dad. That was a good time, but man, 30 hours is long.
Yeah, that is a real long time. You're a long way from home. Can you tell the story about how you ended up at William Jewell?
It's a funny story, actually. My dad's cousin, Corey Shear, was a teacher here and then was becoming the dean of admissions, and he wanted me to come out and see his family but also see the campus, and I fell in love and then talked to Coach Holly, and he said I had a spot on the team, and now I'm here and living the dream.
We are playing Southern Indiana today. We go to Bellarmine tomorrow. And Bellarmine last year, I think, was the game in which you got to play significant amounts of time. What are your remembrances of that game?
I remember it was a big disappointment because we wanted to upset that team, and we weren't able to do that. But at least I got some major minutes and able to contribute to my team. So.
Brandon Shear is our guest. It's halftime, and looking back a year ago, what have you improved upon? Where have you changed as a player?
This summer I really focused on my size and my consistency as a shooter, trying to fit that role for this team, being a lights-out shooter, and then growing in my size to be able to be more of a contributor on the defensive side. Yeah,
but tell me about size. How do you improve that?
Eat. That's what it comes down to.
Is it just a matter of poundage, or did you work in the weight room more, or how? When you talk about size,
it's a balance of both, actually. Lifting 3 to 4 times a week, and then also making sure I'm getting the right amount of rest and eating as much as I can.
Successfully? Are you making some progress there?
I made some serious progress. I gained 15 pounds this summer. I got sick and I lost a little bit, but I was able to bounce back. So it was really good this summer. Good success.
Brandon Shear is our guest. First of all, envious. You get to eat and want to eat. Second of all, though, first day back after Christmas vacation, I walk in on a Monday morning, this past Monday morning. You're in there with Nick, and you guys are working on your shooting. And that's a pretty consistent picture that I get. How often do you shoot? What's your goal when you work out in a shooting workout?
5 to 6 times a week. We got to rest once a week, but 5 to 6 times a week we're in the gym together. And then the goal is just to grow on our skills, to grow on stuff that we don't get to work on in practice.
I'm kind of interested in that 5 to 6 times a week. The day off help you come back the next day and be sharper? How does that feel?
It's a grind working out 5 to 6 days a week hard. You got to work hard, and then that 7th day gets your mind to relax and relax your body and any injuries that you got going on, and then you can get right back at it the next week.
You come out and you do all that extra work, plus you practice, plus during the semester you go to school. And what's it like trying to live that kind of lifestyle at William Jewell?
It's a challenge, but I love the challenge. I'm making myself a better person because of it.
What do you want to do when you get out of college?
I want to become a marketing director. I'm looking at trying to be a marketing director for a church. I'm interning under a church marketing director this summer. But whatever direction marketing takes me, that's where I want to go.
Brandon Shear again is our guest here. And what kind of marketing in particular? You want to stay with churches, something like that, or does it matter? You're going to go where there's a job?
Probably entry level. I'll go wherever it takes me, but churches would be a good place to go.
When you take some time off in the summer from school, at least, what do? You go back home to Buckley, or are you sticking around?
I'll go back home, spend time with my family and my girlfriend, and get to train, work on my size some more. And we got a lot of guys leaving this year, so next year is a great opportunity for me and a couple other people on the team. So we gotta get better and look forward.
Yeah, I think people don't understand that. I guess if you're a superstar freshman, you come in and contribute right away. But in this league, you don't see a lot of freshmen come in and just go at it and start and all that kind of stuff. The teams that win are usually senior-dominated or junior and senior-dominated teams. And does that make it easier to be patient, wait your time?
It's never easy to be patient because we're all working. We all think we're great. So, but we got to keep patient, and it's very humbling, and it's making me a better person. So,
Brandon, you talked about going home to your family. Would you tell us a little bit about them?
I have a couple siblings. I have my brother who's 3. I have my sister who's 5, and then I have another sister who's a freshman in high school right now. Busy. Love my parents. Love to be home with them, and then my girlfriend and I. Well, she's a basketball player at Pacific Lutheran and a D3 basketball player. So we try to balance all of that and just enjoy each other. It's good to be home for 3 months. So.
What do your parents do?
My dad is a regional sales manager for Office Depot, and then my mom's a stay-at-home mom. So,
Brandon Shearer is our guest here, and finally, this is boy, I can't let you go without asking this question: who's the better basketball player, you or your girlfriend?
I'm gonna say me. There's no way around it. I'm D2, she's D3. No, I'm joking around. She's really good, and she starts. I don't, so it comes down to that. So,
well, I don't know if that's a fair comparison, but that's a very good answer from a good boyfriend. Brandon, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Brandon Shearer has been our guest on the Halftime Show, brought to you by HyVee and Liberty, and we're back with more after this.